Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Rachel from Evelyn and Peter, and this is Charlie, and today we have the Frankie headband and fingerless mitt set for you guys. It gives us Lisa Frank vibes, so that's why we went with the name Frankie. It's super cute and colorful. This video is for the fingerless mitt one. If you're looking for the headband one, I'll link that in the description below. But for this particular pattern here, very simple and easy to do. I provide 3 different sizes for it in the free written pattern on my blog, so I will link to that in the description if you want to check it out. And then if you want to go ahead and customize it even further for different sizes, you just want to add or subtract the row count in the ribbing to give you the correct stitch count for the rest of the mitt. So super easy to make it larger or smaller, and then obviously you can just add or remove as many rows as you need for the length of the mitts. So yeah, other than that, really simple fun pattern. And I used the Mandala Sparkle yarn by Lion Brand, which was really fun to use. You can kind of mix and match the colors that come with that and customize it to however you want that to look. We used up all of the colors because we wanted to be super crazy and colorful. So I hope you enjoy this pattern, and thank you guys so much for watching. Can you say bye? Let's see you guys in the next video. So for this project, you are going to need 1 skein of Mandala Sparkle yarn. I'm using the color Serpent, and this is just a lightweight yarn. All of the yardage is available on my blog. And then you're also going to need a 5mm crochet hook, a needle, and then a pair of scissors. And to begin, we are going to start off with a slip knot, and we'll be starting with the ribbing portion of the fingerless mitts. So go ahead and create a slip knot, and then we're going to start off by chaining 6. So just yarn over and pull through a total of 6 times. And then for row 1, we're going to be working a single crochet into the back bump of that second chain from the hook, and then just yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 for 1 single crochet, and then do the same thing into the following chain and to each of the remaining chains across the row for a total of 5 single crochet stitches. And then once you reach the end of the row, go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work. And then we're going to work 1 single crochet into that very first stitch. And then in the following 3 stitches, work a single crochet in the back loop only. So in the loop that's furthest away from you, work a regular single crochet. And then in that final stitch, work a normal single crochet through both the front and the back loop. And then just go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work, and we're going to be repeating that row 2 for the rest of the ribbing. So again, work 1 single crochet into the first stitch, work 3 single crochet into the back loop only, and then work a regular single crochet into that last stitch of the row, and repeat for as many rows needed for your size. I'm doing the little kid size, so I'm going to be doing a total of 21 rows, which I have here. And now we're going to be folding this in half and seaming the first and last row together to join our cuff. So just go ahead and fold it in half, and then I'm just going to use my hook and slip stitch across the row. So when you do this, you want to make sure that you're getting it through both sides. So go through the corner stitch on the first row and the last row, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. Again, do it in the second, working through both the stitches and making sure you're going through both the front and back loop. You can insert your hook and then just yarn over and pull through both stitches and the loop on your hook. You're going to do this a total of 5 times until you are all the way across and your ribbing is joined. And then once you have it joined, you can go ahead and turn your work right side out. So now the seam is on the inside of our cuff. For round 1, we are going to chain 1 and then work 1 single crochet into the end of each of these rows all the way around. So again, I did 21 rows for the little kid size. If you're making a toddler or a big kid, it'll be a different amount of rows, but you just work a single crochet stitch into the end of each of those rows all the way around, and your stitch count will be the same as your ribbing count. So I'm going to have a total of 21 single crochet. So once you reach back around to the beginning, just slip stitch to join by inserting your hook into that very first stitch that you made, yarn over and pull through, and then go ahead and chain one and turn your work. We're going to be working these in turned rounds, so make sure you turn after every single round that you do from here on out. And we're going to be starting our regular stitch here. So in that very same and first stitch, work a single crochet, and then a half double crochet into the very same stitch, and then a double crochet into the same stitch as well. So one single, one half double, and one double, and then we're going to skip over the next two stitches, and in that following stitch work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet, and we're just going to repeat this all the way around. So again, skip over the next two stitches, and then in that following stitch work a single, a half double, and a double, and just go ahead and work this all the way around until you get back to the beginning. Okay, and then once you reach the end of that round, skip those final two stitches and slip stitch to join into that very first single crochet made. So just yarn over and pull through, and then you can go ahead and chain one and turn your work. And now we will be starting round 3. For this round, we're going to do a little bit of an increase, so just make sure you're paying attention here. In that very first stitch, work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And then instead of skipping 2 stitches here, we're only going to skip 1 stitch. So skip over 1 stitch. And then in the following stitch, work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And then you're going to work another set in the stitch directly after that. So don't skip any here, and just work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And then that was our little increase, and we're going to go back into our regular stitch repeat here for the rest of the round. So skip over 2, work a single crochet, a half double, and a double into that stitch, and repeat that all the way around, skipping 2 in between each set of stitches. So now we have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this round because we did an increase, and you're just going to slip stitch into that very first single crochet to join, chain 1, and turn your work. And then this begins round 4. And for round 4, it's just going to be a regular round 2 repeat. So no increasing or anything like that. Just work your stitches as you normally would all the way around by starting with a single, a half double, and a double in the first, skip 2, and repeat around. Okay, and then when you reach the end, just slip stitch to join, chain 1, and turn your work. And then for round 5, we are going to be making a little chain space to create our thumb hole. So we're going to start off by working 1 single crochet into the very first stitch. And then we're going to chain 3, so we're creating a little chain space. And then skip over the next 2 stitches like you normally would. And then in that following stitch, work a half double crochet and a double crochet. And then once you have that, we're just going to go back into our regular stitch repeat for the rest of the round. So skip over the next 2, work a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet into the following, and repeat around, skipping 2 in between each set of stitches. Okay, and then when you reach the end, go ahead and slip stitch into that single crochet to join, chain 1, and turn your work. And then now we are on round 6, and for this round, it's going to start off just like a round 2 repeat. So work your single crochet, your half double crochet, and your double crochet, skip 2, and repeat around. And then I will show you how to work these into the chain space and what to do once you get to the end of the round. Okay, so we're here at our chain space now. We're just going to work into the chain like we would any normal stitch. So we're going to skip over 2 and then into that chain right there. Just insert your hook into it like you would a normal stitch in a normal round. Make sure you're going into the actual chain and not the chain space. And then just work your single crochet, your half double crochet, and your double crochet all into that same chain, treating it just like any other normal stitch in the round. And then go ahead and skip over those final 2 chains and slip stitch to the first stitch made to join. So that completes the round. You can chain 1 and turn your work, and now we have a little hole here for the thumbs. So after that, we're just going to go back into a regular round. So this is round 7, and depending on your size, you might have a different amount of rounds to do here, but just repeat round 2. So just working your regular stitches, skipping over 2, and repeating all the way around, making sure you join and chain 1 and turn after each round. So this is round 7. I have joined, chain 1, turn. Now I'm going to do round 8, and then I'm going to join and turn and complete round 9 as well. So a total of 9 rounds, and then we're going to be doing the final trim for the top of the mitt. So you can go ahead and fasten off, and then you're going to need to go back and make a second mitt exactly like this one. And then I'm also going to add in a round of single crochet at the end here in a separate color, so that I can get more color into these little mitts. So that is what it looks like here. I just join in with a different color that I haven't used yet in the mittens or in the matching headband. And then I'm just going to slip stitch to join at the spot where I fastened off. If you want to just go ahead and change yarn colors, so you don't have to fasten off and join in again, you can switch yarn colors at the end of that final regular round, and then just work a round of single crochet. I just did 1 single crochet into each stitch and then just fasten off, and that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you want to make the matching ear warmer / headband, I'll have that linked in the description, and you can use up the rest of the yarn so you can get all those colors in if you're using the mandala sparkle and create that little matching headband to wear. And this is how it turned out. Super cute, and I will catch you guys in the next tutorial.